When I was 18 years old, I cut away a part of my finger. So basically this hand, this little finger was longer when I was born. It was around up here and it was very close to the bone, just like this. The reason why I cut it off was because it hurt, and also every time I touched something, when I touched it a bit too hard or with too much pressure, it started to bleed. So I always had, like, not always, I didn't always have blood on my fingers, but I had blood sometimes on my fingers, and I'm like, wait, where is this, where, why am I bleeding? When I cleaned my hands, I noticed that it came from this one. It was also because of cosmetics. It looks better now. Not that my hands are very beautiful, but I'm beautiful. It's not always about one part. I think we can, it's normal, or I don't know if it's normal, what's normal, but it can happen for some people that we get stuck in like some detail instead of seeing the whole picture. I am more than my fingers. My fingers doesn't really define me as a person. Sure, I needed to think a bit different than how it's been done, but it's not that hard. I guess. I don't know how it is. I don't know how it is to have 10 fingers. I've never had it. But yeah, so I was born with a little bit more. It was a bit more bone and a bit more skin. And they removed that one when I was 18. So they gave me the same kind of, so you don't feel. They gave me an injection with a needle up here, so I couldn't feel my whole arm, just so they could saw. I don't know if they use a saw. They use like an operation saw, I guess. SAW. Is that the word? Yeah. To cut away this part of my finger. I couldn't feel my arm for a week, and I remember going into the hospital, the operation room, thinking like, this is crazy. I was very nervous. Obviously, I was 18 and I was gonna cut off a part of my finger. I also did a lot of operations on my hands when I was a little kid, very young, a few weeks and months. So I was a lot in the doctor office. What? Doctor office? No, I was a lot in the hospital when I was a kid. So they cut off a part of my finger, and before the operation they asked me, like, do I use this finger? In 2 weeks I needed to be mindful of what I did with this, the part that is not now gone, the finger that is gone, the finger that, I don't know what they do with like limbs that they cut off. Do they burn them? I guess they burn them. Gross. I wish I had the part of my finger left so I could like make a necklace out of it. No, I don't. But it was a part of me, and now it's probably burned up somewhere. It became one with wind. It became one with fire and earth. I don't know about water. So when they asked me like, do I use this finger for anything, I actually noticed one thing, that I used it one time during these 2 weeks, and it was when I was playing a song on keyboard. And I played it on one song and one note, like bling. And I was thinking like, okay, if this is the only use that I have of this little part of my finger, because I never really used this finger limb, it's not really a finger anymore, it never was actually, then why not get rid of it? Why not get rid of the little, it was like 1 centimeter more than this. It was really close to the bone, so it wasn't good. I'm glad that I cut away my finger when I was 18 years old. I can actually still play that song on keyboard, and I still press down this finger because I can still reach it. So I never really needed the tip of that limb, the tip of the limb, and I'm fine now. I even have a tattoo on it. There's like a dot. They usually disappear very fast, tattoos on your hands. I don't know why I did that, but fun. I remember walking with a bandage because I still couldn't feel like my arm after the operation for like 2 weeks. So my arm was just a little, I couldn't move it, I couldn't feel it. And it's kind of weird that they use the same kind of stuff that they use in dentists to numb the arm or to numb our mouth when we do dentist operations, because that's an operation too, but in your mouth. When we go to the dentist, I've made a lot of dentists. I made a lot of dentist things. I've been to the dentist a lot lately. Or it was like a year ago now. I'm gonna make a video about my dentist appointments and my dentist journey, my teeth journey, because I have golden teeth now. I just really love them. I love them so much. Respect. So when I was 18, I cut away a part of my finger. I didn't do it actually. It was a doctor. Operation dude. And I was awake during the operation as well. I was awake, but I couldn't feel anything. And I got a lot of drugs to like make me calm because I was very, very nervous before. And I remember when they gave me the calmness drugs or whatever they gave us. I don't know what they, I don't remember. I remember after, right afterwards when they gave me the medicine, I was like, this is fine, whatever, you can do whatever you want to. And right before the operation I was like, what am I doing? I'm gonna go into a doctor's office. Doctor's office. No, I was in a operation room. My English vocabulary. It's not super many words that I have there in my mind. But it's fine. Whatever. I should learn some new words. Let's learn an English word. This is how my brain works. It just jumps a lot. A new English word. What's the newest word in English? Let's find a very new created word. Dilatory. Dilatory. I don't know if I pronounce it correctly. It means wasting time. I am wasting a lot of my time. Anyway, this was a video of me and my hands. I don't know how I should title this video. Maybe I cut away a part of my finger when I was 18. But I didn't do it, so I don't know if I can write that. But I was experiencing the whole experience. Okay, thank you for watching. And I make videos here on YouTube. I've traveled the world for 4 years, non-stop. I never took a break. I mean, I took breaks in countries, but I haven't had like a home. So I was like on the road for 4 years, non-stop. Working as a digital nomad and traveling the world. And now I live in Sweden again, and I talk about my fingers here. I also have a lot of videos when I am out in the free world. So if you want to watch those, they are on my channel. I also talk about my hands. I also talk about shit I don't even know about. Which is fun. I like to talk.